Amongst your teammates, you think? I mean, did everybody kind of get it? Or?
Yeah, you did understand. Sorry, but everybody really understood, you know, and a lot of guys came back that were around that game, and they have a true understanding of, like, this game matters, and it's gonna be big, it's gonna be exciting. Well, preparing, don't say exciting no more, but it's gonna be a great game. I think the guys received it well. They understand.
Was that game with how you're talking? I mean, was that something you guys talked about in the off season, the summer, like pointing to that game or being, this reps for that game or whatever, this list for that, you know what I'm saying? Or
not necessarily.
Okay.
We prepare for the whole season.
Sure.
All season we're preparing for Central Michigan. That's it. And then this week we're preparing for Richmond. And this coming week we're preparing for Washington. But we for sure know in the back of our mind, everybody's going to be trying to attack us as a defensive back group. And we just gotta, how can we, go against that? How can we be a better defense, be the best defense on the field between us and them?
if we don't talk to you again next week, what are you looking forward to with that matchup? You know what they do and how explosive they are. As a guy in your position, I'm sure that's a big game that you're looking forward to in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to. We really haven't got the ball thrown on us deep, so we're going to be prepared and really, going against those guys. We had a teammate, Bernard, over there now, so we play against him. We'll say hi, we'll say hi, but we're coming after that, every time. Sure.
One Malik talked last week that he said you get paid to get that ball. So, I'm guessing that's going to be a point of emphasis this week is, looking for picks, because he said, he's glad Cal got the pick, but that's his job and it's you guys' job.
Right. Right. That's completely our job. We need to turn the ball over. The more turnovers we have as a defense, and if you score on the defense, the percentage of winning the football game is so much higher than not doing so. So today, as you can see, the only points they got were from turnovers. So that's what it's going to take.
One of the things, as far as the 24-hour rule, you guys have done a pretty good job as far as deflecting the questions about Washington these first two games. Now that you're at that point, what does it mean to you as far as the preparation going into next Saturday?
It means a lot. It's another football game, but it's a top team in the country as well. And how we're looked at right now is continue to be underdogs. So we're going to go in and attack this game, attack every day of this week to the highest standard we can ever put out there. Even though we've been doing that all these weeks, where we just got to take another step, stack days every day.
Is this a little different though?
It is a little different. For sure we're going to come out there and hit it hard as possible. We're going to be the hardest hitting team on the field.
Do you keep in touch with Jeremy?
Not really. Not really.
Is this a week that, because I know Gates and those guys are close to them for being in the same position group. You guys have to tell them, hey, cut off contact, or is it
I shouldn't have to tell them that. They should know that we're Spartan football and Spartan football are first. So just come at this game like we have something that we need to go get, because they feel like they just got it already. We're not gonna let that carry through.
I asked Aaron this too. The first two quarterbacks you face are more run-based. With Penix, he's obviously got that ability, but more thrower right now.
Yep.
How does that, without necessarily knowing the game plan just yet, but how do things change when you have to, it's going to be on you guys now?
Yeah, I've been saying the same thing, eliminating explosives, keeping everything in front of us, and communication on each play. And if we see something different, we must understand what that play was, take it back to the sideline, get the adjustment, so we can be successful the next time they try to come out there. Especially if they complete it 10, 15 yards, they're going to come back to it later in the game. So we must be prepared for all that.
Is this an establishment moment for you guys in the secondary?
For sure it is, yeah. For sure it is. 131 and 120 in the past couple of years of passing yards. It's not okay. And we want to be better than that.
In the face of Heisman guy who's, well before you got here was
Indiana and all that. So, he's a good player. Just another football game, another quarterback. We're going to prepare like we prepare. Appreciate you.
How about training a little bit? I guess just being a professional, approaching everything with kind of that not just upperclassmen, but you know, that maturity. Talk about, I guess, what that means. Obviously, it means what it means in his room, but just him on the team.
So you know, Trey Mosley and I have been together for a while. We went to high school together, so he's always been a great leader, guy, great maturity, and he's gonna come to practice and set the example every single day. And I really take my notes on him, and I help myself understand this guy wants it. So I want to make sure he gets what he wants. So it takes a village, not just one person.
I kind of teased him. I said he got his OG status back today.
yeah. Catching that ball, look at the ball in for sure.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mel likes to talk about, rushing coverage, working together. 7 sacks for you guys today as a defense. Talk about just the way that was the flow of that today and playing behind those guys.
It was fun. Not a lot of covering all day long. So really excited for those guys and the accomplishment that those guys are doing. And great coverage and great rush equals great defense. You can't have one or the other, because then ball's gonna get completed and explosive and a touchdown sooner or later. So it's gotta, complementary football.
They almost had an explosive today. I think you guys sent a linebacker blitz, they hit a little crosser, and I think it was kind of up to you to keep that thing in the barn a little bit. You know what you're talking about? How'd you see that one develop? It was in the first half. It was kind of getting out.
I came down one-on-one tackle.
I think so.
That was just a missed tackle. That's something we just gotta clean up for real. Because it was definitely, I think it was a linebacker blitz. But Kyle was there, still missed tackle.
I think you kind of leverage it all back in. You remember what play I'm talking about?
I think, was it with Jello?
You'll get a plus.
Okay.
When you look at the film, you'll get a plus on it.
Yeah.
So you remember.
For sure. Sorry about that.
All right. Thanks a lot.